There's David. I love it. If a short psychic broke out of jail, then you'd have a small medium at large. Good evening, David. Good stuff. That's awesome. Gonna talk, what were you doing? And David, you probably have a good answer for this. 40 years ago today. What were you doing 40 years ago today? January 13th. 1985, where were you and what were you doing? Happy Monday night. Bill Taylor, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Blessings to you and yours on an awesome Monday night. A cool day, but a seasonal day by our winter standard of San Antonio. What were you doing 40 years ago today, January 12th and 13th, 1985? I can tell you what I was doing. I was lumbering through my senior year of high school in Butler, New Jersey. That's what I was doing. A Butler Bulldog, true and true. Yep, 1985, I was still in New Jersey, a senior in high. Hey, Paula, that's me, Jeff. What's going on? So what were you guys doing? 1985. I know David was, I think, in San Antonio, right, David? Tony wasn't even born yet. I know that's similar to a few of the people here in the newsroom tonight. In fact, including probably Gabe too, right? Gabe's kind of on the bubble, yeah. Gabe, were you around in 1985?
I was a year old.
He was 1. Okay. I was just saying, you're on the cusp of this question. Love you too, Gabriella. Good to see you. Lizzie was 3 months old. Jeff was 4 in Houston. Hello, Lisa. Well, it was on this day, the year was 1985, that we had this city's biggest snowstorm. 13.5 inches of snow in San Antonio. It was a 2-day event. You know, the 2021 snowstorm, the number 2 in recorded history, was about 8-9 inches, but it was over the course of several days. This was one storm, and it put down a lot of snow. Over a foot in San Antonio. Look at some pockets out west. Half of Uvalde County, almost all of Real County, just about all of Real County, under the 14-inch contour of snow. Just incredible. David was walking his son to H-E-B on O'Connor through the 13 inches of snow, uphill both ways. That's incredible, David. So walking your son must not have been like dangerously cold, but cold enough to have over a foot of snow on the ground. 3 years old in Pittsburgh. So, Phil, you knew snow. 8 years old. Hey, Lisa. Michael was 1 going on 2. So Lisa probably remembers if you were in San Antonio at 8. Probably have some cool pictures. But yeah, what a snowstorm it was. We'll have some pictures coming up on Ken's 5 News at 10 of that snowstorm 40 years ago today. And we're talking about yet another good Arctic outbreak. Now, in the meantime, we're going to start clouding up, and that's why I mentioned rain chances. I would have the umbrella within arm's reach Tuesday night, Wednesday. So if you want to wash the car, because it's only a light rain we're expecting. So overnight tonight and into Tuesday morning, you can see what happens. We get a good increase of cloud cover, and we're definitely mostly cloudy by midday tomorrow. It's going to start, actually probably start mostly cloudy now that I'm looking at it, and we'll be completely socked in by noon. By 4 or 5 p.m., future radar shows us, and which one is this? This would be the IBM model. It's reliable. Some pretty good rain beginning to fill in as early as tomorrow evening. Even 4, 5 o'clock, could see a couple of isolated sprinkles. And it'll be a cold rain, because the temperatures are actually going to be a few degrees cooler tomorrow than they were today. Not brutal, but lower to mid-50s expected Tuesday. Then you only see the precip increasing as this low gets closer to the coast. So Wednesday, mainly in the first half of the day. Second half of the day, we expect most of this system to be moving east. Vivi's mom was 10. Hey, Jacob, what's going on, my man? More ribs. Hey, Angelica. Philip, what's going on? Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. I froze. No. What? What happened? Hope it's back. Hi, Tracy. Lisa, I do have a story. Dad told me we were going to barbecue in the snow. So excited, but then he told me he was just playing. Oh, that's funny. Lake Hills get snow? No, right? Gonna get some cold, Tracy. Feels so good, right? It is a good feeling outside tonight. No snow, Joe. No snow. With this round, we're not even sure on the moisture. We've got a good handle on the Arctic outbreak. That's looking like a front late Saturday night into Sunday morning, the beginning of next week. And Sunday is much colder than Saturday. And Monday is much colder than Sunday. I mean, it just goes down from there. We're looking at some low to mid 20s in the morning hours, 30s in the afternoons. So this is yet the next polar vortex when these areas of low pressure come spinning out of the Siberian region. And look at all that cold air. I mean, it's going to be an icebox for the continental 48. For a good part of next week. A good part of next week. In fact, take a look at how raw we get. Upper right-hand corner shows you in the front. On Saturday, when the front's making its approach, we're going to be in the 70s south of the front. The atmosphere compresses, loves to heat up, essentially, right before a front moves through. So that'll take us 10 degrees above average if we go to 73 or 74. And then here comes the cold. Once we get to Sunday morning, you can already see 16 in the hill country Sunday afternoon, 12 Sunday night in the hill country. The panhandle. And then there's Monday morning. Look at this. This model's got us at 21 degrees Monday morning. I don't think it'll be that cold. We're modifying that. But then what would it be Monday afternoon? 30, 32, wow. And then back down to the low 20s on Tuesday morning. So some very cold air, but like I said, not a sure thing on precipitation. Hey, Anna, how are you? Star, you got it. This is chai latte time tonight, but you're right. Yeah, all pink, right? We're wearing pink next week, Lise. Definitely. Hey, David, can Ken's 5 help? I bought a book titled How to Scam People Online about 3 months ago. Still hasn't arrived. I think they succeeded, right? Hey, Ann, 73 to freezing. Something wants us, right? Exactly. Take the vitamin C. I don't. Right now, it doesn't look like we have the moisture with this cold. When those two align up, now we've got a chance. But it looks as though this cold comes first, then the moisture. We might see some moisture after. Let me show you what I took a quick glance at the long range, and this is going to be the European model, looking at precipitation. If you look in the upper right, this is next week, obviously, the 18th. There's the 19th, okay? And that's going to be Sunday morning, and you can see pretty good snow across the Panhandle, Oklahoma, but it doesn't even make it to North Texas. Does not reach Dallas on late Sunday night into Monday morning when we're our coldest. Skies are clear. And we can see some precip off to the south, but nothing in our area. So early, I mean, there could be a dramatic change to this. Yesterday, it was showing precipitation with the cold. What happened to the GFS in Euro? Yesterday was covered. Yeah, now it's not. That's what happens, and that's what I was just mentioning. The Euro yesterday had a pretty good snow package through North Texas, a wintry mix through the hill country, but now today, nothing. So it goes back and forth with, this much time between now and the event. Muy frío, Daniel, right? What's up, Eric? Ibana, how are you? Coastal area, front makes it, and it will be chilly. And you can see some showers are on the coast, maybe. Okay, but it would stay liquid there. So let me show you what we've got on the 14-day forecast. Hey, Alex. Oh, appreciate you, brother. Here's to you. God's glory, God's glory. San Fernando Cathedral. The rain chance is best on Wednesday. Okay, Tuesday night into Wednesday, especially the first half of Wednesdays when we've got a 40 to 50% chance of rain. I would say upwards of maybe half an inch. These are not going to be storms, and we're not looking at a lot of heavy rain. We're going to have maybe up to half an inch at the most. It looks like it stays pretty light. So tomorrow we start at 38, above freezing, light freeze in the hill country, 57. And that might be a long shot. 52 on Wednesday. So a cold, damp day Wednesday with light rain off and on. No rain expected Thursday, but warmer. Friday, Saturday, warmer each afternoon, even upwards of 70 to 71 on Saturday. We will take it. But look what happens Sunday. The bottom falls out. High of only 48. And look at the lows. On Monday morning, Tuesday morning, hard freezes are waiting for us. That's going to mean teens in the hill country, 24 in the city Monday, 25 Tuesday. So precautions. We've got plenty of time to prepare. 32, another light freeze Wednesday the 22nd. And look, we don't get out of the 40s till Friday the 24th. I mean, we're going to be locked in some cold weather, 19, 20, all those days up until the 24th, 25th. And now we're back to seasonal. Maybe the front is super strong for a low. Maybe. Appreciate the up. Absolutely, Sam. Carnes. You stock show, Michael. Oh, awesome. Good luck. Eagle Pass, Texas. How cold is it going to be? Texas, okay. Chilly, pretty cold. Yeah, knock these few up, but it'll still be cold down there in Maverick County. Hey, Harmony, wanted to camp this weekend. Oh, go Saturday. Yeah, try to do Friday if you can. Friday, Saturday be great for camping, but you don't want to be out there Sunday morning, especially with the winds. The winds will start picking up. So, firewood. Yeah, Tracy, it is time to get the firewood. Will we see another one after? Absolutely. We're in that season. We'll get some more Arctic air in place. Now that I'm seeing that winds are off a day on this forecast, guys, so move everything back a day on where you see those winds on this forecast. Hey, Diane, good to see you. It is some chilly willy for winter. This is supposed to be a La Nina winter. Spells out a mild, drier pattern for the southern U.S., but so far a pretty cold winter. Good cold snap last week. I think, for me personally, we're just barely kind of thawing out from that, right? Starting to feel better, and now we're back to it. We're gonna get a nice warm up before this next one, but boy, this next one's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be another good 4 or 5 days of very cold weather. Front probably strong for a low to develop in the Gulf. I haven't seen it yet, but it's always possible. Alva, and you still got the snow. Hey, Nick. Yeah, definitely staying cold up there. Mary, hard to say. You know, a little too far off. I don't put a lot of stock in long-range forecasting. Who lied? What happened, Lise? Tomorrow's my birthday. Hey, Rachel, it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. Won't have, like, you know, blue skies like today, but it'll be a mostly cloudy Tuesday. Maybe an isolated shower, but 57. Not a bad day. Happy birthday. Hopefully you're on tomorrow. Rachel will sing. Lise, who lied? Tonight was a chai latte. Look at those little chai latte K-cups. It's pretty tasty. Just tried to switch it up a little tonight. So far, no moisture with that next week's cold. We got an isolated shower possible on Friday the 24th, but first will be some light rain showers Tuesday night, Wednesday. Tuesday night or Wednesday. Or maybe a little bit of both, to be honest. Up until about midday Wednesday, maybe even Wednesday afternoon. Then we should be dry. Oh, I hear you, man. Yeah, storm chasing is a blast. You know, they do trips. I'm not familiar with any companies, and I can't give you names, but I do know that if you look at North Texas, Oklahoma, you know, tornado tours or something like to that effect, you'll find them. And, you know, it's always a roll of the dice. You try to go when conditions are favorable, in the spring especially, and you see a system coming together, but you can't be guaranteed, obviously, you know that. But yeah, it's pretty exhilarating. I've never gone storm chasing, but I can just imagine being out there in the elements. Nothing between you and the power of Mother Nature. So be real careful. It is no joke. All right, guys. I love y'all, and hope to see you on Ken's 5 News at 10. Talking all things. They're talking about Deion Sanders and the Cowboys. Jacob, you're a big Cowboys fan. What do you think about Deion as a head coach?
That's the big talking thing today.
So I just saw him interviewed. I don't know who the interviewer was, but she asked him about his son, and he said, well, yeah, I'm going to advise him. There's a couple teams. He wouldn't say who they were, but he said there's a couple teams I won't let him play for.
He's one of your boys, the G-Men.
You think so? I heard that it might be part of the Cowboy deal.
He said.
That's what somebody's speculating.
He went on some podcast or something, and he was saying that the only way he would coach in the NFL is if he could coach both of his sons at the same time.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's too much, Deion. Come on.
Safety. So.
Is his son good enough?
Yeah.
That one. I know the quarterback's good enough.
Yeah, Shiloh and Shadur.
Shiloh's the quarterback, or Shadur?
Shadur's the quarterback. Shiloh's the safety.
Okay. So, hey, what's your favorite story on Ken's 5 News at 10 tonight, Jacob?
That one, honestly.
Yeah, that one. Exactly. Okay.
Thinking about today.
Nate's got the latest on the McCarthy outage. And we'll see you at Ken's 5 News at 10. Love y'all. God bless you.